Hello guys and welcome back to my channel. It is that time of the year again where the seasons are changing, and so I am going to swap out my spring and summer wardrobe for my fall and winter wardrobe. Those of you who are new here, I live in Fort Lauderdale, Florida, so it is a tropical climate all year round. During fall and winter, we might get a couple of crisp days in the low 70s or maybe high 60s. But other than that, it is going to still be quite warm here. And so my wardrobe really changes in color and texture throughout the seasons, but I don't need to worry about a seasonal wardrobe when it comes to practicality because it doesn't get cold outside, so I don't need winter jackets and things like that. But to make it still feel like the seasons are changing, I like to swap things out. So I'm first going to quickly swap out my spring and summer wardrobe. Labor Day has already passed, but because I'm in Florida, I don't follow the rule of taking white out of my wardrobe after Labor Day, so I will keep the white but swap out some of the brighter summer colors and patterns for something a little bit more moody. I also like to layer my wardrobe more during fall and winter as much as the weather will allow me to. So I will take you through my process today, and I will also walk you through what I bought for my fall capsule wardrobe and what I purchased but returned. I normally spend about a month or so ordering, trying, and returning things so that I can walk you guys through what was great, what I'm keeping, how I'm styling it, and what looked great online but came and was not worth the purchase. Let's do it. Okay, I have a clothing rack and I'm going to load this up with my spring and summer clothing items, and then I will go through it and decide what I'm getting rid of and what will be packed away for next season. Let's get into it. This is everything that I am going to go through. Most of this I am going to keep and just pack away. Just some of my brighter color overshirts, things that feel a little bit more summery. Some of my white clothes, other bright items, and my sarongs. These two sarongs I'm actually going to put back in my closet because, like I said, we're in South Florida, so we will still be going to the beach and on the boat all season long, all year long. So I'm just going to keep it a little bit more of a dark palette for my swimwear and beachwear and do away with some of these brighter items until next summer season. I am going to put this away quickly and then I will show you what I am bringing in to my closet to freshen up for the fall season. Okay, here are my fall clothes from upstairs. I do have two winter jackets. These I have for Thanksgiving. My dad lives on a cattle ranch in Alabama, and so it is cold there. So I have a little bit nicer one. This is just from Mango, I believe. I've had this for years. It's leather with shearling inside. I have one of these fuzzy, more sporty ones that I wear off-roading, like over workout clothes. This is from Aloe Yoga, super casual. And then I also have this puffer vest, which is actually from Target last year, which I love. And this year, I haven't bought one yet, but I'm planning to buy like a barn jacket. I grew up wearing those and I haven't had one in forever. I feel like it's just a little bit more put together looking. It's more my style nowadays and it can be dressed up or dressed down. So that is still on my wish list. I'm on the hunt. This is, I believe, a Free People skirt. It's full length. I've had this for a couple seasons. I love it. I wear it normally just with tank top bodysuit in black or brown with a pair of cowboy boots or heeled point toe boots.
And then I bring either a black cashmere pullover sweater or a brown cashmere pullover sweater just to have. And normally like either a black leather handbag or a chocolate brown suede handbag. These are Skims. This is just for loungewear, grabbing groceries, errands, that type of thing. I also have it in black long sleeve and I also have it in red long sleeve. I have had these for many seasons, probably 4 years or so now. They don't get a ton of use because it's more of just a in the house or errand item for me. Nonetheless, I still do wear them and they've held up so far. This is as you can see, I mentioned this in my spring wardrobe video, but I dry clean my items before I put them away so that they come out fresh and ready for the new season. This is a silk Doen dress. It is full length and this was my most worn item last season by far. I wore this for Christmas Eve dinner. I wore this for Thanksgiving dinner. I wore this on many date nights. Because this was one of my most worn items, I also went ahead and bought it in white. Doen just launched the all white version of this for their pre-fall collection and I purchased it. I do that often with items that I wear all the time that I love the fit and I get the use out of. I will buy them in multiple colors because it's sometimes hard to find things that you really love and wear. So when you find them, at least get them in black and white, or if they come in two colors that you think you'll wear, I highly recommend buying them. Then we have a black pair of high-waisted flared, I guess they are sort of flared pants. These are a Goldie, and these are low rise, chocolate brown, oversized denim. These are, I believe, like naked or something that's more Zara. These are Zara. So these two pairs of pants, and then I also have my favorite jeans are the Citizens of Humanity jean in the style Anina. I have them in a light wash, a medium wash, and a dark-ish wash, but I want to get them in a really deep indigo, like almost black blue color. So that is on my wish list, but those are my favorite jeans. Those are really my staple jeans. I've worn them for so long, like 8 years, and those I've already put in my closet. This is a Zara jacket. It was one of they sometimes do like nicer lines. This is like real leather and denim. It's just funky. I love it for like basketball games. My brother has season tickets to the Heat games and he often gifts us tickets as well as the Panthers. And this is like for sporting and also motorcycle rides. I like to have something like this in that sporty bomber jacket style. This is a pair of cashmere pants. I wear these as sweatpants. I have the matching pullover cashmere sweater, and I normally wear a chocolate brown bodysuit underneath with sneakers or cowboy boots. It's just a way to sort of elevate your loungewear. These are my favorite bodysuits. They are from Aritzia. It's the Babaton line and the contour style. So they have them in long sleeve and tank top style. These are like evergreen in my closet. I just put away and pull out the chocolate brown because I don't wear it in spring and summer. This Rails shirt, it sort of cinches on one side. I bought this last season and I never wore it. So I will keep you guys updated as to what happens with this. I'm going to keep it for now, but if I don't wear it this season, it's going to get donated. This I showed you guys last spring wardrobe video. This is vintage from California. I like it for concerts. I'm pulling this back out. This is my mom's vintage Harley motorcycle outfit. We are actually doing a motorcycle trip for my 30th birthday in about a month. And so I took that out because I'm going to bring it. I've had this for years. I love it. I didn't wear it that much last season, but it's a good overshirt with like a silk mini skirt and a tank top with a knee-high boot is cute. I just really like the texture. It adds a lot of personality to an outfit, and this is Iro. This I bought last year for our Christmas party. We're doing a Christmas party again this year. Last year I had so much fun. I'm so excited. I've already bought a new dress for that, and it is September as I'm filming this video. Here, trench coats. I'm a die-hard trench coat fan. So here are a couple of heavier ones that I put away for spring and summer, but pull out for fall and winter. I normally wear these over workout clothes. If it's a little chilly or if it's raining, I wear those. Not so much to like date nights and things like that. This, a 9 bing, matching pants underneath. It's just a good tracksuit. I've had that also for a couple of years. This is a very affordable long dress. It's by Naked or NA-KD. I never know if they pronounce it naked or not, but it's has an open back with all of these, and it's this really great spandexy material. It's almost like neoprene feeling, which I like. This I have had forever. It is a suit romper. The quality is poor. It's from Zara. And so although I love this, I am actually going to get rid of it. And if I come across an investment piece that is the same style, I'll purchase it this season because I actually do get quite a bit of use out of this. But I have a nice jacket, black blazer jacket that I would wear, I think, instead of this now, with just a little lace slip mini dress underneath. So this is going to get donated. Here is a velvet mini dress. I love this for the holidays with a point toe kitten heel. I have worn this for a couple of holiday parties and it's great. It has some boning in here, so it fits like a corset. It really hugs you in, and I love that. Okay, I kind of went from one side to the other. So that's it. Now I'm going to clear this off and put this in my closet and load this rack up with the new things that I have purchased and kept for this season. They've already been hemmed, they're ready to go. And then we will sit down at the computer and I will walk you through some styling and some other pieces that I did purchase for this season, but they did not pass my fit and quality test.
Here is my fall capsule wardrobe. A couple of these pieces that I have put on the rack are from previous seasons, but I went ahead and hopped on the computer to double check if some of these items are still available, and they are, so I figured that I would show you guys. I picked up this lingerie style slip dress. I collect vintage lingerie slip dresses. I normally wear them to bed. This one has a zipper, so it's not meant for bed. It's meant to wear out, but it is nonetheless that similar style. So I plan to wear this with high knee boots, point toe, probably in a chocolate brown. I have a pair that I love, with a black blazer over the top, buttoned up. So you'll only be able to see a couple of the details. So this is going to be a really nice piece. This I have been wearing since spring. It's a Doen silk dress. It is a polka dot dress and I love it. I wear it all the time. This is one of my most worn pieces. Most of my Doen pieces get worn tons. It's one of my absolute favorite brands. So that is going to stay in the closet for fall. I have this new Doen dress. I showed you guys, I have this in chocolate brown with cream lace from last season. Now they have it in white, so I had to pick it up. And I plan to wear this with a brown boot. This is a Helsa lace dress. It is full length, it has a slip on the back, and it has boning and corset detail in here. It zips up the back and it has a thick, stretchy strap. I actually bought this quite a while ago, but I haven't worn it because I'm saving this for my 30th birthday. Although now that I've switched out my closet and it's feeling like fall and winter in there. It's getting me excited and in the mood to wear some of these pieces. So you never know. I might lack the self-control to wait until my 30th birthday, but I am very excited about that dress. This is a dress from Meshki. This is a long Meshki dress. It's in a chocolate brown. It has a keyhole cleavage detail in the front, so it's open like this. And I bought this to wear to one of my best friend's weddings in Telluride in the first weekend of October with a pair of black point toe chocolate brown boots. And I might bring like a leather or suede jacket to wear with this. This one, I'll try this on for you because you're not going to tell what it is, but it's a Helsa dress. This slinky soft material is very lightweight. I could foresee myself wearing this to dinner with flats or with a heel. It's extremely comfortable on. This is one of Doen's new pieces. It is a silk plaid dress. It's the same silhouette as this dress that I have on, full length, and this really feels like fall. This is a much more affordable piece. It is a Zara dress. It has this little gold detail and it hits right above the ankle. I actually played around already with styling this. It looks great with a suede jacket and a chocolate brown boot. Very cute for fall. This I have had for a while. It is a black silk cami with a lace detail. And for this season, I bought a pair of matching black silk pants, which is just such a classic look. I love anything silk. This is a Doen lace top. Really cute, I think, with just a pair of jeans for a more casual look. Cashmere sweater, guest in residence, more of a burnt color than a burgundy or maroon. This I've already worn. It looks great with a silk skirt, long silk maxi skirt and a boot. This is a set. I've showed you this to you guys before. I've had this for a long time. I also have it in the black. It has a matching mini skirt, and this is it feels like real leather, but I don't think that this is real leather, but a really great and versatile piece with a boot. This, I have already been wearing this a ton. It's Eternity. I'm not sure how to pronounce that, but I've been wearing it with these maroon red sweatpants. They look great together. They're almost the exact same color. I purchased the matching sweatshirt for this and ended up returning it because I think this makes for a much more flattering look. I also didn't love the material of the sweatpants and the sweatshirt, and the fit of the sweatshirt was especially poor. So the only reason why I kept the sweatpant, I feel like they're overpriced for the quality, but they match this top perfectly. And I think that this will be a really nice lounge and travel outfit. I love this so much. It has a little bit more of that academia look because of the collar that it has with the little buttons. I'm thinking about already buying it in another color because I think it would also look exceptional with a long silk maxi skirt or a pair of fitted high-waisted jeans. You guys know I love my vintage pieces, especially when they're heirloom from my mom. This is a stretch velvet halter top. I have been wearing this since I was probably 16 or 18, and I'm about to turn 30. This I remember my mom wearing from when I was little, and it's one of those pieces, it's still kicking. It looks great. I love it. This stretch velvet. Every time I wear this, somebody asks about it, and it looks great just with a pair of high-waisted dark wash jeans. On that same thread, I found another halter top. This one is cashmere, and actually it almost, I know it's 100% cashmere, but it almost feels like it's a cashmere wool blend, which I don't buy. I don't think that they play very nice together, those two materials. But this is definitely thicker. I love the little detail. It fits great. And it has a matching skirt, cashmere pencil skirt that I am waiting for that to arrive. This silk is definitely, silk and cashmere are my two favorite materials in general, but especially for fall and winter, they're very appropriate. This is a chocolate silk, 100% silk skirt, maxi skirt, full length. These are black silk pants. This is to match that silk cami top. I think it's going to look great with just a pair of closed toe pointed kitten heels, like a mule style. These are those jeans that I mentioned, Citizens of Humanity. Anina is the style jean. These are very comfy. They're high-waisted. They fit well. They don't stretch out. I can't say enough good things about this pair of jeans. I have them in many different washes. This is a pair of corduroy pants. They're more of like a baggy dad denim look, low-waisted. So this for me will be more of a during the day pant with a t-shirt and a cute pair of sneakers. I did buy a pair of suede maroon red sneakers that I can envision wearing with these with just like a white t-shirt. This is a pair actually of linen slouchy low-rise pants. It's this khaki color. And because it's not going to get cold here, I figured that linen would be perfect. That still allows me to, for example, throw on like a cashmere t-shirt style with a linen pant, look season appropriate while still dressing appropriate for tropical weather. This is a great lounge pant. I love plaid and gingham for fall. This is a dark green gingham. I have already been wearing these with my favorite tank tops, the Tank Air tank tops in white. And I love it with this green Dairy Boy sweatshirt. This feels very vintage and old school. And I love that. It has a little bit of a nostalgic feel to it. This is just a pair of flared Lululemon black leggings. I will mention, when I'm curating for a fall wardrobe, I'm not just buying pieces to wear out. I'm buying active wear, lounge wear. I'm sort of trying to think about, okay, when I travel, when I work out, when I'm working from home, when I go to date night, when I'm running errands, what pieces will I need for all of those occasions? And then I buy colors, materials, prints that are seasonally appropriate. I feel like that's a mistake that a lot of people make when they go to start purchasing capsule wardrobes. They buy all nice going out items. But then if you work from home or you're going to work or you're working out, you don't have items that feel festive for the season to wear. So you really want to hit all of your bases. This is a Ralph Lauren vintage suede brown coat. This is in a size large. I buy all of my jackets in a size large. I like them to be oversized. And when you reach your arm out like this, I don't want to feel the jacket at all here. I still want it to have that balloony effect. So I buy all jackets in a size large. And this is actually good to know. Really high-end coats and jackets get really expensive, thousands of dollars. And if you buy vintage, you can still get something of that really high quality for a much better price point. This one I found on eBay. I think actually the beginning of last year, fall. But nonetheless, it was like 200 bucks instead of 1,000. This is a Zara. Again, it's one of Zara's, I don't know what they are. It's sort of like designer line where they do real suede, real leather. It's a higher price point, normally around like 500 or a little bit more. This is in a sort of buttery yellow color, which I love. Here is one of those anorak style jackets. It's Helsa, it's butter yellow, and I have purchased quite a bit of maroon red and chocolate brown activewear for the season. So I'm excited to wear these two with my workout wear. This Helsa jacket, anorak jacket, and this gingham jacket that zips up the front. It has some of these ties so that I can really cinch it in because, like I said, I buy them all in size large. And that is it for now, guys. So I might add a little bit to this over or throughout the season, I should say, but I've been working on this for a little bit over a month. I have bought so much stuff and I have returned a vast majority of it.
Okay, I figured that I would take you guys through some of the items that I purchased and returned for the fall season, either because the fit and quality wasn't what I expected or because they were too hard to style. I often do that if I buy something, but I can't throw together a couple of outfits wearing the item upon arrival, then I will return it even though I liked it because I find that those pieces that I like and they fit well, if I can't envision a way to style them, or, maybe it's I think I need to order a piece to wear with it. If I don't have those ideas come to mind when I try something on, I know it's something that will sit in my closet and not get worn. So it's not worth it to me. I actually have two items that I really wanted to keep, but I'm going to return still here. So I will show them to you. First, we have this one piece workout onesie, like a romper leggings situation. I am actually a diehard lover of onesies and jumpsuits to work out in. That is my choice for a workout item. I would rather that than leggings and a tank top or leggings and a sports bra. This one, I really wanted something in that maroon red color. And this is a great color, but the fit in the top, the way the straps come up, it's sort of like the straps start in here instead of out here, if that makes sense. And this wouldn't have been a deal breaker for me, but it is something to take note of. There's no seam across the stomach. So my favorite romper is 437 long one, or there's an Aritzia one that's like a 5-inch activewear romper. And both of those have seams like in the stomach area, which I feel like just make it a more flattering fit. This one I would have kept, even though it doesn't have that, if the top portion fit well, and it doesn't. So I'm really sad about this. I would love to find another maroon red set for the season. So if I do, I will update you guys on Instagram. And then this, this is from Reformation. I have the worst luck on Reformation. I've been buying from Reformation for I keep trying. It's like a toxic relationship. I think I've been buying from them for like 4 years and I've only kept two items, which is a pinstripe trouser, brown, which I actually haven't even worn, and a black suede handbag, which I wear and love and use. And I got that last season, and I really do like that. It's a great purchase. But all of the clothing items, like the silk dresses, and the quality is, in my opinion, does not live up to, it's not high enough quality for the price point. Like, for example, a Doen silk dress is around the same price point, but you buy it and the quality is exceptional quality. Reformation, I really don't get that. It gives a mass production vibe when you get it in person, and the fits are, in my opinion, not good. So I bought this denim halter dress. But when you put the halter dress on, this part just hangs. It hangs out about an inch like this. Um, and so I actually thought about getting it altered and seeing if they could just make like a pleat detail, but I don't even think that that's going to look right. So I really wanted to wear this with those knee-high, really dark chocolate brown point toe boots with the little kitten heel. Um, I love those boots. They're Tony Bianco. I wore them nonstop last year, and I plan to wear them again this season. So this would be really cute with that, but again, the fit is not good on this dress. The Helsa pale yellow anorak jacket that I bought and kept, I love that. I bought the matching pants right here. And there was just far too much fabric. I bought them in a size small. Normally, a pant like that, I would size up at least to a medium because I like that oversized fit. But even in the small, with the pleated detail around the waistband, it was just way too much fabric. And I feel like it's if you have really funky style and you like trendy items, it could be a really cool pant if styled properly, but I prefer more timeless items. And so for me, that was just a little bit too out there for me to really wear and enjoy throughout the season. So I kept the jacket and I returned the pants. Okay, next up is this Free People top. I thought that it was like a stretch, like soft, maybe cotton blend material. It came in and it was denim. And I feel like a denim top like this is very hard to style. The fit wasn't great, and I didn't like the feel of the denim material on my body like this. So I also am not a huge fan of things that are strapless. This I figured I could wear one side up and one side down, but it just wasn't right. I pulled it out of the bag, tried it on, and it was an immediate no. I tried these Free People corduroy straight leg pants. To me, the fit was not good. They were very fitted everywhere. And in this corduroy material, I just didn't think that it was flattering. However, I will note that this dark chocolate brown color is easier to style than the more golden caramel brown color in the pants that I ended up keeping. So the pants I ended up keeping is a little bit harder of a color to style, but in my opinion, a much cooler fit. I bought these brown silk Veronica Beard pants. I thought that the fit of these pants was great, but I wasn't a huge fan of the color. I realized that I do in general like a more cool, dark brown color closer to a black. And this just had too much of that red undertone. I also tried the top, which I did not like the top. That's nothing against this top in particular, but I like to either wear a real bra or no bra at all. And a top in this style it just doesn't really fit well like that unless you're maybe flat chested or you can wear a strapless bra underneath. So I need a silk cami that's a little bit different style than just the simple silk cami silhouette like that without a shelf or anything under the boobs. So I returned that whole set, but maybe the fit and material was great in the pants. And if you like that type of top, I think that it would be worth trying because I love and cannot wait to wear the black silk set that I have. But as you saw in the videos, that top has a shelf underneath and is a little bit more of a flattering silhouette for my body type. I tried this white LPA top. I did not like the fit at all. I think this is maybe the second item ever from LPA that I have tried and did not like and returned. but nonetheless, LPA is a great brand and I do like them, but this top in particular does not fit right. This brown dress, it is from Self Portrait. It's actually the first item that I purchased for the fall season. It was up on my Shop My. I really hope nobody bought it. I pre-ordered it and it came in. The material was, in my opinion, very low quality and the fit was not good. So I tried it on and it was an immediate no. There was no need to even think about it. I returned it the same day that it arrived. I was really upset about this. This was something that I was super excited to receive, and it was absolutely not worth the price. It was not a good fit and not a good material. This gingham set, I thought that it was a really pretty material when it came in. It looked nice. I did not like the lining inside of the shorts, and I did not think that the fit was good. I wanted to keep this and I wanted to make it work, but really it came down to, in my opinion, a poor fit. I see what they did here, how they sold it as a set, but it makes it harder for most people to wear because most people are not the same size in the top and the bottom. And I think that that was part of the problem with this set in particular. This with jean cardigan is, it was really cute when it came in person, but I thought that the material was scratchy and it had absolutely no stretch. And so I did not think that it was worth it. I, as I mentioned, really like oversized in sweaters, pullover sweaters, as well as jackets. I typically buy a size large. All of my cashmere sweaters, for the most part, are size large, as well as my jackets. But I buy true to size small, or size medium in button down cardigans or like cashmere tops. Because for example, cashmere cardigan, I don't wear oversized, chunky cashmere cardigans. I don't think that they're flattering on me, maybe because I'm more petite. But I do like a fitted, really thin, dainty cashmere cardigan because I wear it as a top. Typically, I only button the like 4 buttons in here and I'll wear like a lacy bra underneath or a really simple tank top. And so this, for me, not having stretch and being a scratchy material, was really uncomfortable to wear as a top. I think it would be cute if you bought the set and you sized up in the cardigan, or you unbuttoned the cardigan true to size and had a tank top underneath. But it was just a little too difficult for me to wear, so I ended up returning that. But I will say I have tried some of the other items from With Jean in previous seasons, and I have yet to keep anything from them. So it's a brand that I definitely have my eye on because I like their style, but I think that there's definitely room for improvement on their sizing and their materials. This was the second dress that I bought. I immediately returned it. The material was not good. You can't tell in the images, but what sold me on this dress was the silhouette with that sweetheart neckline. I just thought was so beautiful. And it's so simple, but the binding that lines the sweetheart neckline actually sticks out about 1/2 of an inch. So it's sort of like a 3D binding, and it continues like that along the seams, are almost inside out seams. So there are these really thick binded seams, and I was not a huge fan of the material or the fit. So I think this could be cute if it did not have that binding detail. It was very like modern, trendy, even though you don't get that from the photos. And I think it would be pretty without that, and maybe in a shirt form. But this dress was not flattering, was not a fan of the material, and I did not like the details or the fit. This Doen cardigan I thought was really nice. When it came in, I wasn't a huge fan of the little pocket detail Although it's cute, I just really wanted something more simple. But for me, the thing that really made me return it was that I already had taken the tags off and decided I was keeping the guest in residence sort of more burnt red color cardigan. It was a little bit more of a simple and fitted cardigan, and the cashmere material was slightly thinner than the Doen cardigan, but ultimately the colors were just way too similar. So I returned the Doen cardigan, but I kept the Doen cashmere top that was in the same color. This silk bodysuit from Free People came, and I did not like the color. It was much more of a sort of yellowy beige color than it looks on the photo, and the fit was horrible. It was much larger. I ordered a size medium, but it was huge everywhere. And I'm in between sizes. I can normally wear both. And so for me, it was a no. The material wasn't good. I immediately returned it. Okay, I did want to mention that this silk skirt that you saw me try on, I ordered the small and the medium. And the small actually fit me very well, but I wanted it to have a little bit more of like a billowing effect. And so I sized up to the medium. That's just something to know. But beautiful skirt, fantastic quality, great material, and there is an elastic piece in the waistband. So if you get true to size, it's going to be comfortable no matter what. But during fall and winter, I really just want to feel like I'm wearing pajamas. So I got the medium because I really do like that loose and billowy effect. The same for the black silk pants. The black silk pants I bought in a small and a medium. The small was actually the correct size for me, but I wanted much more fabric in the thighs. And so the medium that I kept has more fabric in the thighs, but is too big in the waist, which I don't really mind because you can't tell with the top on, but that's something that I did want to note. Being in Florida, flip-flops go all year round. Nice pair of sandals. I bought these A Emery Kinto sandal in this burgundy color. I bought myself a vintage Cartier Bag Noir watch for my 30th birthday with a red crocodile band. These shoes literally matched perfectly. I really wanted them. I bought them. I'm a shoe destroyer. I normally don't buy shoes like over $100, but I did, unless they're cowboy boots. I splurge on cowboy boots. But anyway, I bought these sandals and I thought that they were a really great fit. I am between sizes. I'm a 37.5, so I bought a 37, returned them, and bought a 38, which was a great size. But I wore them the other day and they gave me blisters, and I was only in them for about 45 minutes. So I would not recommend them. If you guys know of a different sandal brand that has fancy sandals, so to speak, not like a flip flop, please let me know down below because I do need some new nice sandals, preferably in this color. But yeah, if something's not comfortable, I literally won't wear it. So I will not be wearing those again, unfortunately. This jade cropper mini leather skirt. I got it in a size 38, which it was huge. It wouldn't even stay up on my hips. I'd pull it up and it literally would fall back down to my ankles. I did see some really interesting, intricate details on the inside of the skirt. There were lots of little loops along the inside hem with little buttons. So almost like you could ruche the skirt from the inside. I'm not exactly sure how to explain this without showing you guys, and they don't feature photos of it on the listing. But as I have mentioned before, I used to be a clothing designer and I messed around with looping the buttons together, and it was bizarre. I could not figure out what was going on. So I really wanted to love this skirt and keep it, but it was a hard no from me. Okay, and then last but not least, this with jean skirt I purchased in a size large. I got nervous because I realized that the material wasn't stretchy at all, and I don't like my clothes tight. I would rather them be oversized and baggy than super tight. I don't mind something fitted, but like if it's restrictive or I feel like I can't bend over because my butt's gonna come out, I won't wear stuff like that. So this skirt was a large and it was absolutely huge because the cardigan is not super comfortable. I did not bother ordering a smaller size in the skirt, although I do think that the skirt is really cute. It just wasn't for me. I really love a matching set, and if I can't have the whole set, I don't want it at all. Okay, guys, I think that that is all that I purchased and returned. I might be missing a few items, but all of the items that I purchased and returned have been removed off my Shop My, and I only kept the stuff that I thought was great. So I will link that down below. And if you made it this far in the video, thank you so much for watching. Please like this video and subscribe, and I will catch you guys next week for another one. Bye.